Hey, it's Rafael Renteria, founder of Dartfrog. We do 3D virtual tours and 360 media. So before I start this video, I want to address that this video was written back when the actual news broke in April, and I just forgot about it. And I never got around to it. More pressing things have come up, school, work, the business. But now I'm getting a better grip on my time management, and I'm going to try to at least get bi-weekly with these videos, if not weekly. I think it's doable because, especially now that I have some ideas for my next couple of videos, and I'm not trying to do the video in a dorm or my old house. I have my own apartment now, so that's exciting. I just wanted to give that brief update, so just pretend this video came out 6 months ago. Zillow. Buy a home, sell a home, rent a home, 3D model a home. The online real estate database company made headlines in April when they announced their ability to create 3D virtual tours all within Zillow's free app. There's been a lot of money invested into advanced prop tech companies like Matterport and GeoCV, and not to mention other methods of 3D capture like 360 cameras and software that small agencies use. So what does this mean for those guys if Zillow is offering a completely free way to make 3D tours published directly to Zillow and just made all in app? We're finding that out today on The Aspect. Here's the short answer. If you're working with a bigger 3D modeling company or your business depends on delivering virtual tours, you're good, most likely for now. I'm going to go over what all the other major players in the industry had to say about this, comparing all the tours, and one comment from a regular guy that got me thinking. So Zillow does have an advantage here, being their own real estate platform, and with a Zillow tour you can directly embed what you created with their app onto the listing. You can't do that with an outside tour from Matterport or GeoCV yet, and I don't think that's going to change unless Zillow gives up their plans for 3D capture. Matterport and GeoCV have 100% more immersive tours, but don't just take my word for it. I'm going to do a screen grab here quickly and go through them, and I'll have links to them in the description for you to try for yourself. CEO Anton Yakobenko said that Zillow's product could be a good bridge to help people adopt true 3D like GeoCV provides, but there are some glaring gaps between Zillow's product and GeoCV's offering. An actual 3D model, smooth transitions without the jumpy feeling, and extracting accurate floor plans and print resolution HDR photos extracted straight from the tour. Basically, GeoCV provides a digital twin of the property and Zillow's doesn't. Not to mention the other things like virtual staging and outdoor 3D capture can't be done with Zillow's app. So the top players, Matterport and GeoCV, both agree that Zillow is not true 3D. Josh Weisberg, senior product developer at Zillow, had this to say in a statement. We are focused on providing an authentic and immersive view of a home for the more than 157 million unique visitors that visit our sites and apps each month. We know home buyers care about features that make finding a home easier, which 3D Home does for free, and we are just getting started. So it looks to me like he just dodged the true 3D question, but with the comment that they're just getting started, maybe in a couple years we'll see a totally new and true 3D capture device or software from Zillow as consumer tech advances to support more advanced apps. Only time will tell. Managing Director Jonathan Klein also said that this could be positive for more advanced 3D companies because awareness is what we need in the industry. Suspecting that people will want to graduate to products like GeoCV's once they're hooked on Zillow's product. As I pitch to people and do my own market research, something that eases people into 3D is definitely something that we need in the virtual tour space. It's a pretty big jump to go from 2D pictures straight to great and complete 3D and 360 models, but in the long game, I agree with Anton and Jonathan from GeoCV that this kind of exposure is great because this small stepping stone that Zillow laid down will likely create a desire to move up to the next level in 3D capture that the premium companies can provide. There's something that we in the 3D and 360 industry forget because we're so immersed in this stuff all the time. Not everyone even knows that 360s exist. Like, it's insane. Like, especially in my area in Northwest Ohio, some people, even people who use Facebook all the time, and Facebook's the only platform that makes 360 sharing easy, they haven't even seen or interacted with a 360 picture while they're browsing all day. I have to bring myself back sometimes because when I want to say, look, 360, they don't even know what that means. In short, here's the path that I see as things are right now. On this first end, we have 360 and then 3D. Then widespread consumer VR with business and entertainment applications. We're focused on this first one right now, and while 360 and 3D are gaining ground, the gap here is nowhere near complete. Zillow is what fills this gap, but I don't see it as a large stop on that path right now to be its own. I'll compare Zillow's do-it-yourself method to my experience in house painting. The company that I've worked for the past couple of years has a reputation for good work, and the price is not expensive by any means, but it's good money for good work. And the equipment and paint that we use isn't cheap. Just like the companies that do true 3D capture don't do it for nothing. So let's say that you're looking into getting your porch painted. When you call a contractor, you might decide that the estimate that they give is too expensive and you'll just do it yourself. That will likely end up in you buying cheap paint and probably cheap tools to apply the paint, because great paint and great equipment can get expensive when it all adds up. That usually ends up in a paint job that isn't the best quality, but at least it's painted. So by doing it yourself, you still got your porch painted, but it lacks the quality. Now, some people don't care. As long as there's no wood showing, that might be enough for them, but some people will still want a job extremely well done. The good enough crowd is something that we should keep an eye on, though. Some people may not get the desire to graduate to better products after experiencing Zillow's product. Like, I came across the comment of this guy, Roland, and he made me think about this concept more. He had this to say about the upgrading concept from the exposure of 360 and 3D tech that GeoCV and Matterport are banking on. He also described the launch of Zillow's 3D Home app as a positive thing because it could ultimately prompt users to upgrade to the next level, which may mean migrating to GeoCV's imaging services. I thought this was amusing because what if the next level is a better self-serve option down the road? What if democratization is the next level? Well, hey, maybe. Matterport and GeoCV are both democratizing 3D capture in their own ways, but what if this guy's right? What if there comes a time where there's true democratization of 3D capture? It can be easy to sit where we are now and say that there will never be any relatively non-complex and bulky device that can produce 3D models equivalent to those that Matterport and GeoCV produce, but as we've experienced with about any industry like ride hailing, movie rentals, every company is safe until they're not. In that case, it'll be interesting to see how the business landscape changes and who's going to survive. I've got some parting questions for you guys before we head off here. What do you think that Zillow's further plans are for 3D capture if it's not a bluff? Personally, I'm imagining something like Google's now dead Project Tango, but it could be something completely different. And do you think realtors are still going to opt for true 3D like GeoCV and Matterport, or do you think that they'll take what Zillow is offering as good enough? So go ahead and leave your thoughts on those and anything else in the comments. I always appreciate seeing what you guys have to say, good or bad. That's all I got for today, and I'll ask you to please subscribe if you're interested in news in 3D capture, VR, virtual tours, anything like that. As always, have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time. This is Rafael Renteria for The Aspect, signing off.